Hi everybody and good morning and welcome to the Thescottshow Wake Up Call. We do this every single morning at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be 8 o'clock except it's going to be an hour behind. Now if you guys are wondering what the picture is from the Thescottshow Wake Up Call today, if you guys are seeing this on YouTube, you guys see a duck butt. And the reason why you see a duck butt is because you have to remember to put your clocks 1 hour behind. So, I thought that would be funny, and I laughed, so there you go. Alright, so we got some great stuff going on today, including our ups and downs, which we always do. We got lots of shout-outs, some great ideas today, big things happening in the world of 10-25-50 and the Scott Show and TCW Fantasy Wrestling. It's just blowing up, folks. We're having so much fun doing everything we do. Emails all over the place. It's crazy. It's just crazy. But first, we go to our checkidate.com and find out what day it is today. And we'll probably get a good one today because yesterday was National Sandwich Day. So we got some stuff to talk about when it comes to National Sandwich Day. But today we have, it's Book Lovers Day. You can't eat a book. But it's Book Lovers Day today, folks. It is Digital Scrapbooking Day. It is King Tut Day. It is Learn to Homebrew Day. It's National Candy Day. I thought that was a few days ago, but whatever. It's National Chicken Lady Day. National Skeptics Day. National Waiting for Barbarians Day. National Wine Tasting Day. I can do that. And Use Your Common Sense Day. And I wish more people would do that. So those are our checkidate.com days for today. I did say it was National Sandwich Day yesterday. And there were a few places that were giving out great deals. In fact, if you have the McDonald's app, you could get buy one, get one free sandwiches. Slotsky's Deli, which isn't around here anymore, but I wish it was. They had, you buy an original for $2.99. And Subway had probably the best deal, and it's national, all over the place. And they had a deal that was buy one, get one free with the drink. So I took them up on their offer. I bought one, I got one free. I'll tell you folks, I still love my Subway sometimes, but I love it without lettuce. I don't do lettuce on my sandwich. So, yeah, chicken bacon ranch, it was good stuff. So big time thumbs up as we start a thumbs up today to Subway for letting us eat fresh yesterday on the cheap. So big shout out to our great friends at Subway and all the wonderful people that put together the sandwiches. The people who put together my sandwich, by the way, phenomenal. I'm gonna write them a thank you note or something. Thumbs down go to the New Orleans Saints. Big thumbs down, like. Extra 2 thumbs down with the it's just terrible what they did. So a veteran, a Navy veteran, I believe, decided that he would skip out on the idea of receiving an honor from the NFL and from the New Orleans Saints because of all the protests and knees and all that other stuff that's going on. Now, I know that this is highly controversial and all this other stuff, but the Saints were giving out this award at all their home games to people who, prideful people, people who had done great, over the age of 65, I even think. So it was like a senior award, which was really cool, actually. But this veteran said, no way, I would not show up to an NFL stadium if veterans and our flag are being disrespected, which is honorable. That is completely honorable. The Saints came back with an email that said, "I'm sorry to hear that he does not want to be here." And then they went on and on and on in this lengthy email talking about, oh well, he just doesn't want to push the group that he's working for. Oh, we wanted to do all these great things for him and his organization. And it was the most disgusting email I've ever read in my entire life. Besides maybe something from a very disgusting person. But this is from an NFL team who are talking down to a veteran and saying, hey, you don't want to be involved and accept this award because we're showing how we feel, even though he's showing how he feels. And then they berate him for how he feels about it, saying, well, if you don't want to do this, but here's why you should, and kind of peer pressuring him in a way. And I was disgusted. So, big thumbs down to the Saints. I really hope that all of you just go away. And New Orleans, I'm disappointed. I am very disappointed. I do want to give a thumbs up to college football. Always I give a thumbs up on Saturday to college football because I love college football. And, I'll even give a thumbs up to college hockey. College sports are amazing. I think they're better than pro a lot of the time. I know that we do our NCAA and our NCAA lower division show. Those will continue into the basketball and hockey seasons, just to give you guys some heads up. And I just love college sports because they're not getting paid for it. If they are, it's minimal. If they are, good, because these guys are performing at the highest level possible. When you get into the pros, I think they get a little set in their ways of, hey, yeah, by the way, I'm making $1 million, and I just don't really care anymore. When, in college, you're working for it. You're working to get to that pro so you can make the $1 million and become the big name. But that's why I like college football. Big thumbs down to Bo Bergdahl. This is the gentleman now a private in the Army or Marines or whatever he was in. He decided that in whatever way in Afghanistan to desert his country, and he was held by the Taliban for 5 years. And while I think that's all terrible stuff and I feel very bad for him, he still cost his fellow soldiers limbs and put them in danger. And he was in court, and they gave him no prison time. I think that justice was not served there. Justice should have been swift. Not life. Give him something, make him think about what he did. In a good American jail, you know what? In a good American jail, he can find out the difference. What it's like to be, he almost made others be in the same deal he was and be a POW. And you know what? I can't accept that form of justice. I think that he should have got years, and so does his fellow comrades. So there you go. So big thumbs down to him. And he will be a private in the Army. He was a sergeant, but now they put him down on rank, and also gave him a dishonorable discharge. And he will never get from me, thank you for your service, because I think he's a traitor. Alright, and then go thumbs up. We got Good Thins. Good Thins get a thumbs up today. These are amazing. I do not get paid by the Good Thins company. If you want to pay me Good Thins, let me know. They are amazing, though. They are 120 calories for 41 pieces of Good Thins. I have the corn sea salt ones. I actually also have the sweet potato ones, which are awesome, too. So check it out. Good Thins by the Nabisco company. The sea salt corn ones are gluten-free. Not like I care, but they are gluten-free for people who don't like any gluten in their food. So there you go. Good Thins. Awesome, and big thumbs up. And big thumbs down to network YouTube sites. I found out yesterday as I was going through, I was trying to find just different ways to promote my promote the YouTube channel and talk about it. And there was a whole bunch of sites that are network YouTube sites. They have you actually sign a contract, which they take some of your money and say they're going to help push you guys to the next level. Now, if they do that to some organizations and some groups, great. But I don't see that benefiting 102550 or the Thescottshow, as we do not need other people taking our money. We want to make it all go to end homelessness and poverty. So there you go. I do want to thank Speaker.com for being an amazing website. And we make more on Speaker than we do on YouTube. Just a heads up, folks. Speaker.com is more awesome. So check it out. Do got some mentions today. First, we'll do some mentions, and then we'll go to shout-outs. Big time mention for TCW Fantasy Wrestling. It is the newest and hottest thing that we have here on the Thescottshow podcast. And it's part of the 102550 Homeless Project, just based on the fact that the more money we make with it and the more revenue we get from it, the more we can end homelessness and poverty. And that's how cool it is. TCW Fantasy Wrestling started in 2001. And now in 2017 is in its 16th year. We have not done it every single year. We just brought it back for the podcast. It is going to be in its 5th show coming up here tomorrow night. And it's fantasy wrestling, folks, so enjoy it. Have a little bit of fun with it. We have new characters debuting all the time. It's some of your favorites. Got brought back. I know that we had comments already about champions and keeping the lineage alive. I don't think we'll do that. I think it's going to be all brand new. So TCW Reborn, and that might be actually the name of one of our cool pay-per-views. The Lightning Heat shows we do every Thursday night are the TV show, the taping of it's like the Monday Night Trio or Monday Night Raw, or Impact, whatever, of TCW. And then of course we have our pay-per-views every week. We will be running Thursdays and Sundays. Now, the only time we will not be running an event on Sundays is when they do WWE pay-per-views. Then we will be highlighting, previewing, and reviewing those, which makes it a long day if we also had TCW. We want people to listen to all the different things. So we don't try to put one thing after another unless we're 102550 and want to put things on YouTube to make the channel explode. And also, normally this stuff we put on the 102550 channel, we try to make that blow up. So you guys can listen to the 102550 channel at 102550.net/102550show. And that's the best way to go to the 102550 show itself. Also, another thing that's been doing really, really well in our rankings lately is the music mixtape. Do want to give a big time shout out to all the people who have been loving on the music series. We have our last one today. It's called the mixtape. It is 350 some odd songs that are on this mixed tape of unknown artists that I just have not set up yet. So we have a little bit of everything all rolled into one, and I'm not going to sing the rest of the song. If you guys know what song that is, tweet me, Scott Yazel or 102550, and let me know what song that was that I just mentioned. So there you go. 51 days until Christmas, folks. I do got to give a mention on that. 51 days until Christmas. 50 days until my birthday. Just saying. There you go. And for my birthday, I want more listeners. I want people to shout out. I want comments. Come on, people. All right, and last but not least, we're going to do a few shout-outs here to the Iowa Hawkeyes. I want to give a big shout-out to the Iowa Hawkeyes as we have new friends in Iowa. And I want to thank two of them in particular, people listening to the Thescottshow podcast. I want to thank Brian, and I want to thank Cole for reaching out, saying hi on Twitter, at Facebook, giving us big shout-outs, and lots of love all day long. So, lots of love back to you guys, and keep it going, and go Hawkeyes this weekend. I don't even know who they play, but just because you guys are awesome, go Hawkeyes. I do want to give a shout-out to Jessica, and I would love to give a shout-out to everyone wrestling later on, what would be tomorrow, but really deep in the morning, as New Japan Pro Wrestling has their next event. So big time fun stuff happening there. I believe it's Power Struggle. They are going to give more insight on what will happen on January 4th. And I am actually planning to watch that January 4th show. Unfortunately, I'd have to be up at 3 in the morning to do so. But we'll just plan it out as we go along. And maybe we'll get a big snowstorm here in town, so then I will have nothing better to do than be up at 3 in the morning and watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. So there you go, folks. That is the Scott Show wake-up call for today. 16 minutes of listening to me. I don't know how you guys do it, but I love doing it, so what the hell. Alright, so you guys have a great rest of your day. We're going to be back here with the music mixtape. TCW Fantasy Wrestling tomorrow. We got some great announcements. Tomorrow night we are going to announce our December show, which is going to be awesome. And we are booking way out and having lots of fun with TCW Fantasy Wrestling. 10/25/50 is blowing up, having so much fun too. We're having our best day ever so far. The morning, lots of people were listening to TCW and 10/25/50 show. The states were blown up today. So I want to thank everyone who listens. All of you folks who cannot sleep or work overnight shifts, who love to listen to our shows. I looked at the numbers. The minute I got on today, I looked at the numbers. The numbers are amazing. So I want to thank all you guys for doing that. And continued shout-outs to everyone who listens. Thank you guys so very much, and we will see you very soon here on the Scott Show podcast, The Wake Up Call.